Theatrephonic presents a special anniversary episode, Triumvirate. Written by Joanne Toon.
The name's Zaza, Agent Zaza, interplanetary spy and man of mystery. I help keep the galaxy safe so that you can all sleep easily at night. I had just finished cleaning up the goo from my latest assignment and was looking forward to a couple of weeks of downtime when the chief sent me a request to be at his desk pronto. The bureau office was the usual hive of activity, the desk jockeys pushing paper around to make sure they carried on getting paid. I didn't mind, it kept them out of my way. What's up, Chief? You wanted to see me?
Ah, Zaza, welcome back. Thank you for breaking your holiday and coming in at short notice. It looks like the Athi are trying to stir up trouble in the Chang cult. This situation calls for tact and subtlety. We need to get someone on the inside quickly before the whole Hashar sector goes up in flames. Again.
And you think that someone should be me? I'm flattered, but cults and the Athi aren't really my thing. Surely there are better placed operatives. BB or JJ, for example. Or Pepe.
Trust me, Zaza, you are the last on my list. As I recall, the last time we sent you on a mission which needed subtlety, the entire Fanar planet became one giant doomsday button. But you are the only one available and able to get to the Hashar system in time. You won't go in alone, though.
No. You know I work solo. I can't do the job if I'm worried about protecting someone else.
Hear me out. These aren't like your conventional partners.
Conventional? Just what do you think?
For the last few decades, the boffins in the console program have been downloading the debriefs at the end of each mission and interviewing our most experienced agents. We have been using this information to train a range of AI, each with their own specialization. I'm pleased to say that the internal experiments have been a success, and our newest recruits are now field ready.
Wait, what? Now you want me to mind a rookie? I'm a babysitter now?
Not exactly. The AIs connect into the brain's neural structure. I'm assured the surgery is quite painless. I have arranged for you to have the implant this afternoon.
I wasn't exactly thrilled about the prospect of carrying an experimental AI in my head, but Chief made it clear that my options were limited.
You either join the Triumvirate program or your employment contract with us will be terminated, with maximum force.
So 3 hours later, I woke up from a drug-induced nap, looking straight up the Chief's nostrils. Ugh.
Zaza, good to have you back with us. Our technicians have informed me that the procedure was a success. The AI will take a little while to come online, but you'll feel the full benefit soon.
My head feels full. Am I supposed to feel like I'll overflow if I turn around suddenly?
Perfectly normal, old chap. Now, we've managed to get you a pass on the next shuttle to Hashar. Your information pack and files have been logged in the system. The shuttle leaves in an hour.
Don't I get time to acclimatize? Get a briefing on the mission?
Time for all that on the journey. The trip to Hashar takes a couple of weeks at full hyperdrive. Your persona for this trip is Alfred Z. Weary of a corporate life, you are seeking deeper meaning. You have decided that the Chenge technocult holds the answers. Here's your info pack and your papers.
Z. The Bureau douchebags ran out of imagination for names, did they?
They were rather preoccupied with getting your place on the shuttle. It's the last one for 6 months. Now, get going.
Welcome on board, Mr. Z. Thank you for traveling with Addy flights on this express route to the Hashar system. We will be stopping at Hashar Prime only. Please follow me to your cabin. Have you traveled with us before?
Not this route, but I know the routine. frequent flyer and all that. One shuttle at hyperdrive is pretty much like them all.
Here we are. Do you wish to skip the standard health and safety procedures?
Yes, please. Don't make my headache worse.
Waiver of liability recorded. Don't forget to strap yourself in for takeoff and observe all protocols for traveling at hyperdrive. ADI flights are not liable for any hallucinations, mental distress, injury, or death caused through failure to observe standard procedures, equipment failure, or complete breakdown of the Android life support system. Have a nice flight!
I watched the doors close behind the greeter. I know I'm not supposed to admit it, but androids give me the creeps. Too difficult to tell what they're thinking, and no tells before they draw a blaster. Give me a good old bug-eyed alien any day. As soon as I was alone, I turned to the wretched business of going through the files I'd been given. Let's see. What paperwork did the chief slip into my bag? Anyone else would have given me a download or an audio file, but no. The chief has to be old-fashioned and hacker-sensitive. Mission briefing Alfred Z. Nope. Mission briefing Hashar system. Nope. Mission briefing Triumvirate program. Ugh. How much reading does the chief expect me to do? I still can't think straight.
ADI Flights welcomes all beings onto this express flight to the Hashar system. We will be lifting off and proceeding directly to hyperdrive in 5 minutes. All passengers must now be strapped in for takeoff.
Saved by the bell. There's 2 weeks to get up to speed. Time to get locked in. Every time I fly, there's more straps and belts. And I swear, it's all just to keep the strap manufacturers in business. Belts for the luggage, belts for me, belts for the belts. There, just in time. The jump to hyperdrive did not play nicely with my headache. I may have even blacked out briefly. When I came to, I found myself unstrapped and standing in front of the sink mirror.
Oh, you've woken up. Nice to finally meet you.
What the? Who said that? What? Where are you?
Haven't you read your briefing? I'm Molls. Nice to get the chance to talk to you at last, even if I can only see you properly in the mirror.
You're the AI. Are you inside my head?
10 out of 10 for observation. Hey, our flesh is all squishy. It wobbles.
Ouch! You weren't supposed to pinch me.
Oh, get over it. I've got to get the chance to get used to being in a body rather than a hard drive. Ooh, Emble should be coming online soon. She always takes a bit longer to boot. Something to do with all those politics and clever stuff they programmed her with.
Another one? I'm going to have 2 of you in here with me.
You really haven't read your briefing, have you? Right, I'm Molls. Nice to meet you. I'd shake our hand, but that would look really weird. I do electronics, security systems, and any sort of hacking.
I don't tend to bother with hacking. I find a blaster gets me through most security challenges.
And that's why you need me. The Tchengi are passionate about their computers, and any aggression against their IT systems will be taken as an act of war.
What's the problem with that? Systems go bang, no more cult, no more problem, right?
I see we're going to have a chat about our mission objective.
Oh, it feels so good to have a body at last.
Hey. You're supposed to ask permission before you take control. Give me my arms back.
Wow, it's roomy in here. What do you do all day?
Emble, welcome online. Look, we get to be bunkmates.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, hey, Molls. They got you in here too?
Finally got out of the lab, didn't we? It took me a while to persuade the system that we were both critical to the mission, but it finally saw reason.
Thanks, I think. I was hoping for something a little more sophisticated as my first live assignment. This body looks all beaten up.
Beggars can't be choosers. This was the first mission that would work for us both, and didn't have a competent human already assigned.
Hey, I am here, you know. You don't get just to waltz in and take over everything. This is my body.
Okay, let's get something clear. There's 3 of us with equal shares in this body now. I have the brains, Molls has the computer smarts, and you. Just what is it that you actually do?
I am Agent Zaza, hero of the Fanar encounter, mastermind behind the Saplink Inferno, and instigator of the Bluggergurgle insurrection. I also happen to be quite handy with a gun, thank you very much.
Ah, you're the brawn of the operation. That means you leave the talking to me. You leave anything to do with electronics to Molls, and we'll let you play when it's time to wave a weapon around. Got it?
Sounds good to me.
Don't I get any say in the matter?
No. Our continued existence away from a hard drive in a lab depends on the success of this mission, so you are not going to screw it up for us. For a start, you are going to have to learn to talk to us without moving your lips. Even with an extreme cult like the Tshenge, talking to yourself is a sign that something is not quite right in the attic.
And then we'll need to juggle control of our body. We may need to jump back and forth at speed, and it does not help when you fight us.
I can't exactly help it. My body has had 30-odd years of me being in charge. It doesn't seem to be very happy with someone else in control.
We are not things. We are fully functional artificial intelligences, programmed by the greatest brains in existence, and this is our body now. It has to learn that we are all in charge, and quickly. One false move when we are on Hashar Prime, and we'll have both the Tshenge and Athi after our skin. I'm taking control.
Give me control back. This is my body, and you get control when I let you.
Our body.
My body.
Our body. Our body.
Come on,
Our
you
body.
two. Play nicely.
My body.
Our body.
We're spinning in circles and I'm getting giddy.
Body.
I don't think my inner ear has properly been programmed.
Our body.
Body.
My vision
Our body.
is turning a pretty nasty
body.
shade of chartreuse, and I don't think the walls are supposed to flex in that way.
Our body. Error 400, bad request. Error 416, not acceptable. Error 413, payload too large. Error 417, expectation failed. Error 418, I'm a D-bot. Error 418, I'm a D-bot. Error 418, I'm a D-bot. I'm a D-bot.
What's going on? My head feels like it's about to explode. Hey, my nose is bleeding.
The neural connections are glitching. Emble is running at multi-time. We need to recalibrate before she burns out. Emble, listen to me. Can you remember the lab tune? Bayada.
Hey, that's the office hold music.
It's the most basic part of our programming and our fail-safe device. Come on, Emble. You have to fill in your part. Concentrate. Bayada. It's not working. We don't have the whole tune. Zaza, you've got to fill in the bass line.
I'm not really a great singer. I don't think it will work.
It's our only chance. If Emble blows out, she'll take the rest of the brain with her.
Oh, got it. Bum ba-da-ya-dum 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 bum. That's quite good, really. Ba-da-ya-dum bum ba-da-ya-dum bum ba-da-ya-dum bum ba-da-ya-dum ba-ya-da.
Welcome back. Now we can start over and do this properly. There's a galaxy out there that needs us.
Molls did have a point, and it wasn't as though I was getting my lodgers out any time soon. The rest is a tale for another time. Though, if I do say so myself, our harmonies were out of this world.
You have been listening to a special anniversary episode, Triumvirate, written by Joanne Toon, directed by Emmeline Braefield, with Jackson Pentland as Zaza, Mollie Fyfe-Taylor as the Chief and Molls, and Emmeline Braefield as the Greeter and Emble. Produced by Cat on a Piano Productions. The Theatrephonic theme tune was composed by Jackson Pentland, performed by Jackson Pentland, Mollie Fyfe-Taylor, and Emmeline Braefield. For more information about the Theatrephonic podcast, go to catonapiano.uk/Theatrephonic, tweet or Instagram us at Theatrephonic, or visit our Facebook page. If you enjoy Theatrephonic and would like to get more content, please consider becoming a patron by going to patreon.com/Theatrephonic. Please don't forget to rate and review. Thank you for listening.